Yo YouTube, what's up with y'all boys? Hope y'all boys doing good, cause I'm good. Hey man, how y'all boys doing? You feel me? We back at it again. Today I got something called, something a little crazy, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna be reacting to basically a video about like the whole, Rashford and Barcelona thing, you feel me? A lot of people have very mixed opinions on that. It's crazy. A lot of mixed opinions. I'm gonna just say right now, I love that nigga. That's Rashford, that's my boy. Rashford, that's my boy. That's my boy. So you feel me? All love for Rashford, but let's see what they're talking about in this video.
Marcus Rashford is a polarizing player. Some fans love him, even claiming at one point that he was better than Mbappe.
There right now.
What? I don't know about better than Mbappe, bro. I don't know about all that. Better than Mbappe. Rashford. I don't know about all that, bro. I don't know about all that, bro. Nah, we just got into the video, chat. That's crazy, boy. That's just next level glazing. Better than Mbappe. Nah, get off.
Marcus Rashford, he was ahead of Mbappe, he was ahead of Haaland. I mean, that shows how highly he can be rated. Do you think he's in that caliber?
Absolutely. It doesn't surprise me when you, as you said, you mentioned the stacks. I think he's a fantastic player, and he's only going to get better once he keeps his head.
Others claim that he's an inconsistent, overrated player that is only hyped because of English tax.
Rashford's not good enough. Rashford's got to go.
Sell him in January.
100% sell him in January. 100%. Yeah, get rid of him. Yeah.
Yet, despite the mixed opinions, Barca wanted him. Is he a good signing, or is Deco making another mistake? Let's find out. I don't think many people who watched Flick's Barca would come to the conclusion that another attacker is what the club needs.
The way they create goals from the wide areas, the way they just continuously create opportunities through the middle, they have a never-ending avenue of creating chances for your team to be successful. 19 different goal scorers now for Barcelona. It tells me that they've got depth there for the squad.
Barca were the top scoring side in the Champions League and La Liga. They're here to win games and trophies, and to do that they need someone like Rashford who is versatile. He can play up front if needed and take the load off Lewandowski, because remember,
okay, let me tell you this now. Let me tell you this real quick. I'm gonna get back to the video. Let me just up the quality real quick. I'm gonna get back to the video. Thing about Rashford is that I'm not gonna lie, I remember when they loaned him and shit, I was hating. I was like, nah bro, it's shy, there's too many competition. Bro's probably gonna get benched the whole season. I was hating. But then, now seeing him play and watching him improve, I'm not gonna lie, where the problem is in Manchester. Where the problem is in United. I'm a Man United fan, but I'm an honest Man United fan. I'm gonna tell you straight, bro. The problem is us. Like, bro, I don't know what the fuck we got going on, bro. We, like, our players, bro, I don't know what the fuck we got going on. It's like there's a curse in Man United, bro. There's genuinely a curse. Even now, we having our players, boy. You see Fernandes, boy. It's just that when he's playing for Man United, he's Bob. Bro, I saw him play for Portugal the other day. That nigga was playing good. He was playing so tough. Like, he was so tough. Now, he's back in Man United. I was watching the Man City and Man United game, bro. Bro, that shit was just fucking sad to watch as a Man United fan. I don't even want to watch them on Saturday. They finna ruin my day, bro. We're playing against Chelsea. Shit, nigga. Fucking up my day, bro.
Rashford is about a decade younger than Leva, and he can play anywhere in the attacking third. He can easily link up with the midfielders and has a great deadlier on the wing. This is someone who can take over a game by himself. He can make moments of magic. He can beat his man and then curl the top corner, and he can do it from any position on the pitch. Now, while Rashford can play anywhere, his best position is on the left wing. If we look back at his United days, that's really where he did most of his damage.
For me, he can get better and better and better, playing the way they did today, playing from the left side, playing with another one as a target man.
Rashford seems old, especially because Barca field teenagers at times, but he's actually around the same age as Rafinha. He just seems a lot older because he's been around forever. He was listed in The Guardian as the best United prospect in the 2014 Next Generation. He was training with the United first team at the age of 16, back when Moyes was in charge. Rashford was a generational talent. Unfortunately for him, his rise coincided with the the worst period in United's history. Let me take you back to February of 2016. Man United were desperate. 13 first-team players were injured.
So now we have 13 players injured or not capable to play.
They had a crucial Europa League match and had barely any attackers left. As a result, a teenager named Marcus Rashford was called up last minute. Then just before kickoff, Martial got injured in the warm-up, so Rashford was thrown into the starting 11.
Boy, I swear, dog, there's too many curses in Manchester, boy. Like, there's too many. Like, if you look at our history, boy, there's something going on, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, when do you hear this? 18 injured, bro. I don't know what's going on in my team, bro. Something going on crazy.
And just like that, Rashford became Manchester United's youngest ever goal scorer in a European competition, breaking a record that was once held by George Best. But he wasn't even done yet. 3 days later, Arsenal came to Old Trafford. Rashford started again, and again he scored twice, this time in the Premier League. He even assisted the third goal, a 3-2 win against one of United's biggest rivals. 2 games, 4 goals, 1 assist. The footballing world was stunned. Louis van Gaal, the manager at the time, called it fantastic.
Unbelievable.
Rashford had arrived. And then came the Manchester derby, City vs United, blue vs red. He was just 18 years old, but he didn't care. He danced past City's defense and slaughtered at home.
Fantastic strike! Marcus Rashford.
The only goal of the match. United's first away win at City in 4 years. Rashford became the youngest scorer in the history of the fixture in the Premier League era, even breaking Wayne Rooney's record.
Man, but watching this video, boy, it's making me want to cry, bro. Like, yo, I don't think you understand what it meant to be in this era, gang. Like, bro, this nigga gave me so much hope. Now look what happened to Manchester, dog. Now we trash. Yes, we are trash. I'm saying this, bro. We are trash. I know we're trash. We're trash now, bro. Like, this is bro. Rashford, I don't know, bro. I don't want him to come back. At the same time, I want him to come back, but I don't want him to come back because he's actually doing so good for himself in Barcelona, dog. Like, he's genuinely like, bro. Bro, I was stunned watching him play the other day, bro. Like, he has improved, bro. Manchester was genuinely the problem. We were genuinely the problem.
Week after week, the kid kept proving that he wasn't a one-hit wonder. A stunning goal against West Ham in the FA Cup, another winner against Aston Villa. Then he was leading the line at Wembley in the FA Cup final. United lifted the trophy, and Rashford lifted his first silverware. All of this coming just 3 months after his debut. By the end of that season, Rashford had scored 8 goals in 18 games. He won the Jimmy Murphy Young Player of the Year award, and he signed a new contract because everyone at United knew they had a gem. This Marcus Rashford is still in there somewhere. He still has that ability in him. Now, I know what you guys might be saying. Pet, this is ages ago. Trump was still in his first presidency. Well, here's the thing, guys. United has been a graveyard for careers. As soon as players leave, they instantly get better. So the fact that Rashford was this...
Bro, what? Stop saying that. Stop saying that, bro. Stop saying that. You're hurting my feelings.
Good. Despite the clown show around him, it says a lot about his ability. Between 2017 and 2019, Marcus Rashford wasn't just growing into a Manchester United star. He was becoming one of the most exciting young talents in world football. He started in a 4-0 thrashing of West Ham. He actually set up Lukaku's first goal of the season, showing the world that he could be a creator as well as a scorer. A week later, he came on as a sub and scored the opening goal against Leicester. And when he made his Champions League debut in September, he scored again, making it 6 different competitions where he'd scored on his debut. People forget this because it seems like ages ago, and frankly it was. But Marcus Rashford is a special player, and he wasn't slowing down either. He got 2 goals and an assist against Burn Albion in the EFL Cup. He got a game-winning goal against CSK Moscow in December to send United into the Champions League knockouts. By October that year, he already had 12 goal contributions in just 16 games. So it came as no surprise that he finished 3rd in the Golden Boy Award, only behind Kylian Mbappe and Ousmane Dembele. He was being talked about as the future of football, which came as no surprise because look at the 2 guys ahead of him for that Golden Boy Award. They're doing pretty well for themselves. For many fans, Rashford was the one shining light in a United side that still still hadn't found its identity since Sir Alex Ferguson left. But then came a challenge for him.
It's been reported by Di Marzio is saying that in the last few hours Manchester United have moved for Alexis Sanchez to Manchester United.
In January of 2018, United signed Alexis Sanchez, a player who at the time had done incredible for Arsenal before he joined the Red Devils. People wondered if Rashford would still get minutes. Would he be pushed out? Well, he answered in the best way possible. On March 10th, 2018 against Liverpool, Rashford scored both goals in a 2-1 win. It was his first Premier League start of the year, and he delivered. He followed that up with an assist against Sevilla in the Champions League, and then scored the winner on the final day of the Premier League season against Watford. Even though he was sometimes played out of position, Rashford still found a way to make an impact. It's that versatility that I was telling you guys about. The same versatility that he will provide Barca. That year, Mourinho had a lot of faith in him. He featured in almost every single game. Then before 2018.
It's my boy. I've been you here. Bro, y'all forgetting what Rashford did.
2019 season, he was handed the iconic number 10 shirt. The same one worn by Rooney, Van Nistelrooy, and Teddy Sheringham. For a local academy kid, it was a huge moment, and it showed a massive amount of belief from the club. Then when Ole took over as the interim manager in December of 2018, Rashford exploded. He scored in Ole's first game in charge, just 3 minutes in against Cardiff. Then he got goals against Bournemouth, Newcastle, and Tottenham. He wasn't just scoring.
Y'all forget what Rashford fucking did, bro. Like, oh my boy, people act like Rashford never did this shit.
He was dominating these games. He was playing with confidence, flair. Ole called him a different class and said that he had the potential to become one of the best strikers in the world.
Absolutely top class to work with, great kid, great attitude.
And he looked like it. His movement, his shooting. There's not a lot of players who have that sort of pace and power, but are also very good technically on the ball. Rashford ended up reaching 150 appearances for the club, scored in 4 straight league games, a record that only Rooney and Ronaldo had matched at that age, and he became United's youngest player ever to do it. In January of 2019 alone, he was named the Player of the Month, he got the Goal of the Month,
Get the shot off, Rashford! Oh, outstanding!
and he even picked
Oh my god, oh what the fuck?
I'm not AI,
bro, subscribe so we don't have to watch ads.
Maybe in the future I'll get to work less.
The fuck out my face, nigga. Subscribe so we don't have to watch ads, guys. Please, gents, please subscribe so we don't have to watch ads, gents. Please.
The Premier League Player of the Month, the first United player to win it in over 2 years. But you know what was the real highlight? That unforgettable night in Paris.
It's Paris Saint-Germain versus Manchester United on a night that needs to be one of Manchester United's great European occasions.
The 6th of March 2019, the Champions League round of 16. United were down 2-0 from the first leg against Paris Saint-Germain. Everyone counted them out.
Man, back when we would actually qualify for the UCL, life was good, man. Now we can't even get in the UCL. Now we're not even in the UCL, bro. It's like that. We're not even in the UCL. We weren't even in the Club World Cup, bro. What happened to us, bro? What happened to us? Like I said, being a Man United fan, bro, sometimes it's just like, I don't know, dog. Like, I miss what we used to be. I genuinely miss what we used to be. Like, where did it all go wrong? Where the fuck did it go wrong?
They had a lot of injuries, and nobody thought that they could come back against a star-studded PSG team, except for Rashford. He stepped up. He assisted a goal
On himself, still by Buffon. Oh, they've got another one.
and then in the final minute scored a penalty to win the tie.
Oh, he smashed it in.
Think about how crazy that was. It was his first ever competitive penalty, and it came at the most crucial moment possible. Score and United are through, but if you missed, they would have been sent packing. At just 21 years old, Rashford became the second youngest United player after Wayne Rooney to score 9 goals in Europe. Ole called him fearless, and he was. He had outplayed Mbappe on a big night. Maybe we will see the same, this time in a Barca jersey. Throughout all the chaos,
That's not happening. I love Rashford, but we need to stop comparing. Let me not even say we. Y'all need to stop comparing him to Mbappe. Like, do you fucking know who Mbappe is? How the heck are we gonna, like, bro? I understand Rashford did what he did, but bro, let's not even do that, bro. Let's not even say that he's better than Mbappe. Let's not, no, bro. Like, let's not even, no. I fuck with Rashford, but I'm honest. I'ma tell you, that boy is not touching Mbappe, boy, anytime soon, buddy. anytime soon, buddy. Anytime soon, buddy. Like, Mbappe is Mbappe is out of his league right now, dog.
Managerial change
maybe back then,
and a team still trying to rebuild, Rashford was a beacon of hope. He wasn't just a talented player, he was the player that United fans look for magic. Essentially, he was their Lamine Yamal. In a struggling team, he was carrying the weight. He looked like he was destined to become a United legend. Again, you might be saying this is old news. How far back are we going to show that Rashford was a good player? Well, let me take you back to 2023, where Rashford won the Player of the Year for United. Now, I know what you're thinking. Who cares about the Player of the Year award for that bum club? Well, Rashford...
Man, fuck you. Wait, why you calling it the bomb club, bro? Okay, my bad for pausing. You know that shit. My bad for pausing.
On it because he was unreal that season. Just a year before that, his United future looked uncertain. He scored only twice under Rashford, lost his place in the team, and looked a shadow of the electrifying talent that once burst onto the scene. He didn't even get on the pitch in United's final few games of the 2022 season. Back then, there were already whispers starting. Maybe it was time for a fresh start elsewhere. But under Erik ten Hag, Rashford exploded. He finished the 2023 season with 30 plus goals in all competitions, his best ever tally, and the highest by any United player since Sir Alex Ferguson retired. Rashford was the first United player to reach that milestone since Robin van Persie in the 2013 season, and in his entire goal tally, just one penalty. All of his goals pretty much from open play. Rarely any tap-ins, rarely any pens, just ethical football. For a club that had struggled for attacking consistency in recent years, Rashford became the spark, the game changer. Rashford wasn't just United's top goal scorer, he was their entire attack. Because after the World Cup, he found another gear. From late December into spring, he scored 17 goals in 19 games. He scored at the Camp Nou, a taste of what he can do for Barca. He got a winner against Wolves, another at Wembley in the Carabao Cup final.
Mind you, this is only 2023.
That stretch, there wasn't a hotter player in Europe. His new celebration, the finger to the head, went viral. It showed the confidence he was playing with. He wasn't just scoring, he was leading that team. Part of his transformation obviously came down to the fact that he was staying healthy. After years of pushing through injuries, Rashford finally had a clean run where he was playing without pain. He started more games than anyone else in the squad. Only De Gea and Bruno had played more. That availability helped him build rhythm, and that rhythm helped him create moments of magic for United. Under Ten Hag's system, Rashford had the freedom to attack, and he honestly looked reborn. He was scoring some beautiful goals, cutting in from the left and banging it in. And to be honest, even when you look at his 2025 season, Rashford still had that ability. He wasn't kicked out of United because he was a bad player. In the first few games under Amorim, he looked fantastic. He was scoring, and it looked like the Portuguese system could actually help him reach the levels that we once saw. The issue wasn't footballing ability, but rather the fact that Amorim thought that Rashford lacked work ethic, that he didn't train hard enough.
I have nothing against Marcus. I just have to make the same rules for everybody, and that for me it's so simple.
Now, we don't know what went on behind the scenes. We don't know who's in the right, who's in the wrong. But if Rashford truly had attitude issues, then Emery would not have requested him for his Villa side. It only took a few sharp seconds under the Spanish manager to prove why Rashford was still worth believing in. Those seconds, between Lucas Digne's curling pass and Rashford's perfect finish, felt like a breath of fresh air for both the player and the club. It was Rashford's first goal in Aston Villa colours, and it was a moment that reminded everyone watching there's still a top player in there. Emery saw what Deco saw, a player who has firepower, movement, instinct. Look at his goal against...
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like he's gassing him up, bro. Rashford was not all that in Aston Villa. He's gassing him up. In my opinion, he's gassing him up. Rashford in Aston Villa was like Michael Jordan in fucking Wizards. That's how it is, in my personal opinion. If you don't like my personal opinion, put it down in the comments then, nigga. Talking about. But nah, man, he was washed. It's only now that he got better. I don't know what they I don't know how they trained them in Barcelona, boy. They don't sleep in Barcelona. They just train, wake up, eat, train. They don't do shit in Barca, boy. They always in those fucking training fields.
Preston. It wasn't flashy. It was a striker's finish, sharp movement, a cool head, and then a clean strike into the bottom corner. It was the kind of goal that comes from years of elite level football, from a player whose muscle memory still knows exactly what to do when the ball drops in the right area. And then against PSG, Rashford was Villa's most dangerous player. He was causing so much damage that night. He had a team that made it to the Champions League final, clenching their cheeks every single time he got the ball. That's the type of quality he brings. As a left winger under Flick, I don't see any reason why Rashford can't be rejuvenated. The German has a magical touch. Everyone he touches improves. I hope he touches me next. Players like Ferran Torres, Eric Garcia, even Lewandowski looked done at one point in Barcelona colors. Yet Flick came in and he transformed them. No reason the same can't be done for the Englishman.
Yeah, boy, that's what I'm trying to tell you, boy. They don't sleep in Barcelona. They don't sleep. You wake up, you train, you eat, you train. Fucking 24/7. You play.
Rashford on lower wages offers incredible depth. He can play on the left wing, allowing Rafinha to go to the middle. We've seen how good the Brazilian looks playing as an attacking midfielder, playing in that Olmo role, and now he can do it freely because his replacement at left wing is still a quality player. On top of that, Rashford can play on the right when Yamal needs a rest. This is a player that has the ability to beat his man and score a worldie from anywhere on the pitch. Yes, he's at his best on the left wing where he can cut inside onto his preferred right foot, but I've also seen him cook defenders on the right hand side. I've seen him put up incredible numbers playing as a number 9. What's important about Rashford is that he's someone who can create moments of magic. And when you look at this Barca side, there's not actually as many players as you think that can do that. It's Yamal and it's Rafinha. And I would argue Rafinha has had those moments of magic when he's been allowed to roam freely, not when he's stuck on the left hand side. Olmo can do it too, but how healthy is that guy? For me, Rashford is a very low risk, high reward situation. His wages are lower than Fati's, and he was willing to take a pay cut to come to Barca. So even if it doesn't work out, he is just a rotational option. Barca's season doesn't depend on Rashford, so whether he gets injured or he's inconsistent again, they're not major issues for Barca. What the club really needs is the ability to rest their best guys without seeing a drop off in quality. They need to be able to rest Rafinha for a game and not worry about losing points. With so many different competitions and injuries constantly happening, it's a luxury to be able to have someone like Rashford who can play, because he offers a flash of energy and brilliance off the bench. When Barca are going to be grinding it out against the terrorist low blocks of La Liga, a player like Rashford can unlock those blocks. Whether he's starting or coming on in the 65th minute, this is a player that can make things happen. I mean, just imagine Balde and Rashford running at Trent Alexander-Arnold on that left-hand side. Too much pace and power. All Rashford has to do is put his head down and work hard. Listen to Flick's instructions and do what he says. Because the quality and ability is there. And the one...
Facts, bro. Like, bro, niggas sleep on Rashford, dog. I'm not gonna lie, I was niggas. I was hating. I don't lie. I said this before, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not a fake ass nigga. I was hating. Shit, nigga. Fuck. I was hating. But like, after watching this, bro, this dude gave me some hope. Some serious hope.
One guy that can bring it out of him is the German. For anybody that's doubting Rashford, just remember, Ferran was doubted too by Barca's own fan base. To see how the Spaniard...
boy, Barcelona saving careers, boy. Barcelona saving Rashford's career, dog. I'm not gonna lie, like, I was so jealous watching him play. I was like, damn, bro, he could have played like this when he was playing with us. Bro, the amount of potential that boy, not even potential, this dude is actually, bro, Rashford is so good right now, bro. And he's only gonna get better. And I'm so proud of him. I feel like a father, bro, cause like, bro, I've watched Rashford come up, dog. He's basically like, I've been watching, like, bro, I watched Rashford come up. I'm like, that nigga like my son. That nigga like my son. He's like my boy. I watched him grow up to be the man he is today. I watched him go up. I watched him fall off. I watched him go back up now. Nigga, we pray for days like this, bro. Okay, let me not say pray, though, my bad. Like, let me not play on that. I didn't pray for that. I did not pray for that. But we hope for days like this, bro. So anyway, it is what it is. I hope Rashford elevating his career. I love that dude. Yeah, man. Love, gents. If you made it this far, please subscribe. I'm trying to hit 500 subs. Please, I'm begging you. Tell me what more videos you want me to react to. If there's more this soccer content, yo, shit. Nah, I'm messing up my words. I'm not gonna edit that out. But what do you call this? If you want more videos, you know what to do. Like, share, and comment. Love.